Imagine a house way up on a hill, dug in the yard and trees in the fields. It's next to the water, it's the prettiest scene, with white picket fences on maybe surf green. As wonderful as this all seems, this is beyond our means. It's just a dream. It's just a dream. I can't get you all that stuff, but I can give you all my love. Free love, free love. Are the simple things enough? I got to give you all my love. Free love, free love, oh free love. Imagine a place where we can be free. There's no one for miles, it's just you and me. We might have kids, maybe 3, but twins could be cool, that would do it for me. As wonderful as this all seems, this is beyond our means. It's just a dream. It's just a dream. I can't get you all that stuff, but I can give you all my love. Free love, free love. Are the simple things enough? I got to give you all my love. Free love, free love, oh free love.
First of all, I want to say that I am happy and very grateful for having community engagement subject in my senior high school. It gives me opportunity to open my eyes widely to the existing problems in my community. With this subject also, I get a chance to engage in the community, and I'll treasure this experience because it taught me a lot and opened me the window to see the importance of healthy environment and teamwork. Being one of those people who clean the spring, I realized that we must consider first the healthiness and safeties of our environment. Just like the spring we had cleaned, it is full of trashes such as cellophanes, pampers used, rotten leaves, and the path or ladders to the spring is not safe to the people because it has surrounded by different plants and rotten leaves that might serve as hiding place of snakes and centipedes. I am also sad for having realized that the people who are going to the spring are very negligent and careless to their environment. They are just doing what they want and not even think what will be the results of their actions. There is a possibility that they might have or get diseases for not taking care of the spring, just like skin diseases. Aside from being sad for the condition of the spring, I am also disappointed to the people there because I am expecting for their big help and support. We are so tired of cleaning, but they are just looking for what we are doing. By this, I realize again the importance of teamwork. If they just help us even for only 30 minutes, then I think we will finish it earlier. Nevertheless, I am so thankful and lucky that I have friends who help us to turn the activity into success. Indeed, teamwork is very vital in any activities. Nonetheless, I am still happy and grateful because the activity was successful. I've enjoyed doing it and happy because somehow my small actions will have a big benefit not only to the people who are going to the spring but also to the environment. That's all, and thank you.
Hi, my name is Pahiya Indirati Ali, and I am going to read my reflection for our community engagement project. Community engagement. I still remember the day, how my ears rang to the unfamiliar subject. It was new, and I myself never expected to have such kind of subject included in my schedule chart. I'd say it was the most intriguing amongst all subjects situated in third semester. Well, not because the name was new to me, but rather it was because I knew that it would be more in task making. All in all, it was quite indeed a delightful journey. Being introduced to the contents of formulating the proposal as so as the making of the letter was a bit of a challenge, but fortunately we all made it through. Upon having our online group meeting arranged, the providing of suggestions and planning did went very smoothly. We all patiently listened and gave fair ministrations to each one's opinion, and of course, seeing my group members participate wholeheartedly really motivated me to be more productive in furnishing our project plan. Whilst making the rationale and background study, I've realized how oblivious we are implementing such good acts. If it weren't for this subject, I bet many of us wouldn't even initiate to execute those suggestions that we ourselves provided in our GMIT. Honestly, observing the divisions of parts in making the proposal, participating physically was the most weighed act, since it all falls there, the visualizing, measuring precautions, all being finally put into execution. But from my own judgment, I'd say the levels of participation was fully balanced within our group. And it is very hard to deny that all group members exerted effort in making the project happen, because all did participate willfully. Mother Nature has been long taken for granted by us humans. Most are playing ignorant or fully detaching themselves from the concerns that needed to be arisen. So, for the least betterment of the unnoticed, we shall all gradually open our eyes into seeing the world in a kinder way. After all, we were never promised of a long stay here, so might as well leave this place a better accommodation to those who's about to come. And that's all. Thank you.
First of all, I'm happy that I become part of their group to learn how so-called teamwork unity influence agree everything. Because we all have different decisions, but everyone agrees on what their decisions are in our cleaning work, but all we want to do was let our different classmates who were so far away that they just not be able to go and clean up our activity. Not let them go, and that's us. They just want to choose who they clean so that they can do that activity. We plan not to go together because we will far from each other. What we did was wait for what we could contribute to this activity. They think that what they are going to clean is the spring full of clutter and garbage. Filled up, they finish all that to do our activity. Thank you, because I learned that if not everyone just listen to each and every instrument they make, because what they do is teamwork together.
During the time we were conducting our own way of saving nature, I realized that since we as humans had caused the earth to reach this unrealistic phenomenon, we should be the ones to solve it. So last February 10, 2022, Thursday, from 8 a.m. onwards, some of my groupmates cleaned the spring located in Upper Bayangan Norte, Matanog, Maguindanao, with the title Spring Water Farm Cleanup. We want to mobilize the community and raise awareness about the importance of keeping our surroundings clean to avoid health risks and injuries. I was relieved that we had completed that group activity because it demonstrated to people that they must protect the environment and clean their surrounding in a small and simple way. Of course, cleaning our environment and protecting nature is a nice and happy accomplishment. Let us not pretend to be innocent of our wrongdoings. I admit that I contributed to the destruction of our Mother Earth, but it is not too late to change. Let us rise and assist those in need.
Good morning to each and everyone, especially to you, Mom. Now I will going to read my reflection when we conduct the activity. I learned when we conduct the activity that when I saw the environment we were going to do the activity, I thought it was beautiful. But it got better after we clean up. So let's keep our environment clean, because a clean environment is not easily to find of illness. Let's also keep our yards and our waters clean, because it can cause our body to get sick or itchy. Let's also be careful when we're disposing of garbage. Let's not throw it in if somewhere, just like the one we clean in Matanog, they don't have the right garbage dump because they thrown it somewhere. So we lift a bag from them to throw away their garbage. So let's all make a place for us to put garbage to avoid illness. Especially in this pandemic, we need to be careful so we don't get sick. Always wear a face mask and face shield as a protection in ourselves and adherence to health protocols.
I'd want to express my gratitude for having community engagement as a lecturer in senior high school. It allows me to broaden my perspective on the issues that present in my neighborhood. I was also able to engage in my community as a result of this subject, and I will cherish this experience because it taught me a lot and opened my eyes to the value of a healthy environment and teamwork. I came to the realization that the health and safety of our environment must come first. The path or ladder to the spring, like the one they cleaned, is full of rubbish such as plastic, sanitary pads used, and rotting leaves. And the path or ladders to the spring is not safe for the humans because it is surrounded by various plants and rotting leaves that could serve as a snake hiding spot. I am also saddened by the people that they individually who are going to the spring are environmentally irresponsible. They simply do what they want without considering the consequences of their actions. They may have get ailments as a result of their failure to care for the plants or nature. Other than beyond being unhappy in the state of the spring, I am also disappointed in people that live there since I had hoped for a lot or aid and support from them. We were exhausted from cleaning, but they were just interested in what we were doing. This reminded me of the necessity of teamwork once more. I believe that if they just help us for 30 minutes, we will be able to finish it sooner. Not less, I am grateful to have friends who assist them to make the activity successful. Teamwork is without a doubt. Essentially is every activity. Everyone contributes their knowledge in their own way and creativity. Positive change can only be attained through a collaborative effort. That's why our community engagement cleanup operation becomes successful because of our efforts, teamwork, and determination. It takes a team to turn awareness into action. Personally, I have learned that I still have a lot of growing and developing to do. It has made me aware of the changes I need to make in order to become a more aware as an individual.
Good day everyone, I'm Faida Paulo Bagundang. So, having this kind of activity, which is the community engagement, is such a blessing for me because it gives me an opportunity to help my community. I'm so grateful that our community, or should I say my old site, was chosen to be cleaned up, considering that it's been a long years since we left that site and I was not able to clean it. Back in 2011, my family was one of those people who were cleaning the spring. We all know that every community has its problem when it comes in water. Also, water is very important in our daily lives since we are using it washing dishes, washing our clothes, washing our foods, and it's our daily drinks. Our spring in Bayangan Norte is the sources of water of those people who are living nearby the spring. Cleaning that kind of water is not only for the people there but also for our environment. After we have conducted or after we have implemented that kind of activity, which is the cleaning, I'm so happy on the feedbacks of the people there, seeing them putting a smile on their face because their spring was cleaned up is so relaxing. I have received a message from my cousin which is she's thanking us for cleaning the spring. But I feel so bad for them letting the spring mess, or should I say it's full of trash like cellophanes. I know that the people living near the spring were having a hard time during this pandemic, but they should have planned to put an effort and unity to clean the spring. I hope that they will set a schedule to clean it again because I'm pretty sure that after we have cleaned it, the leaves will fall again. By conducting this activity, I realized that unity is very important, especially in this kind of activity. I'm also happy that I somehow helped my community amidst of this pandemic. Thank you.